not the only one wondering, why am I like this?
Merry Christmas!
Oh, hello, sunshine, boo-boo baby faces. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Good morning. Wearing this sweater with wet hair that needs to be blow-dried was a bold choice, but, you know, what's that quote about quiet women not making history or something like that? Anyways, hi, good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Today on the agenda, I'm very excited slash afraid, but in a good way, because we're going to go thrifting. I, as you will find out, have a couple different parties. She's just so popular. She's just such a woman of the people. Yeah, I got like events this year, and I would like to, one of them is like for my birthday, which is a little more chill, but I would like to make my birthday outfit this year. Yeah, she sews. She was a child of the corn, so she knows her way around a sewing machine. And by that, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of overconfident in saying that out loud. But, you know, I used to know, I took like a sewing class in high school, because again, child of religion. Hello. Teaching the priorities. But I'm glad that I learned. It's cool. So, yeah, I like learned how to sew at one point, and then kind of would like, I've like hand sewed, like I just never had a machine of my own, but I recently, and by recently I mean like a year and a half ago, I bought a sewing machine and just like never got it out and started using it and was like, why? And I know why. It's because I got too many hobbies at the same time and just didn't have time for it. So now I have time. And a couple weeks ago I hosted a show, little improv show. So I was just like the person being like, hi. Oh my god, hands. I was the person in between like the improv teams being like, hi, here's who's coming up next. But it was the Halloween show. So usually at this show, people show up in character anyways. So like I've seen people do a whole array of things. And so I showed up as Gandalf. And so I did make my Gandalf outfit, which was literally, I got a sheet from Goodwill and then just like took a robe that I wear around the house. I laid it on the sheet, drew and like pinned it, and then I just cut it and sewed it together. So by made the outfit, I mean like not a whole lot of like high-tech things were happening because I was like, whatever, it's supposed to be like robes. It could look bad, it's fine. So anyways, what I'm getting at is, could I have bought robes probably for the same price without the work? Yes, but I used it as kind of like this is a very low stakes environment. Let's just like get back into sewing. And I did, and I really liked it. And now I'm back on a sewing kick. So I have kind of like two ideas for things already in my brain, but I have no idea what I'm currently doing, which is my eyebrows. Okay, we've refocused. So yeah, I have two ideas. Excuse me, getting over things. I'm not editing these vlogs, dude. You're welcome for this. You're welcome for trying to follow the train of thought that is my own brain. It's a struggle for me, much less for you. But anyways, so what I'm getting at is I kind of want to look for like a long black skirt, but it needs to be kind of like a certain material that I want it to be kind of like form-fitting around the hips. And obviously because I'm gonna take it in, like I want to have a skirt that's pretty much ready to go and I can just like tailor it essentially. And ideally, I think I'm gonna do like no zipper on this, but that's what like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if that's even gonna work for the top. But I think I could do it if it's like a stretchier skirt. I don't know. I think I could like pull it over my head. We're gonna figure this out once we see the material, is what I'm thinking. But for the top, I wanna just find like a sheer, kind of, not like mesh, but just like a sheer black material and just make it into kind of like a tank top that goes into the skirt, is what I'm thinking. And I want the straps to be kind of thin and again, like a little form-fitting. And then I would just like wear a black bra underneath it. So it would be like bra, and then like solid, and then solid skirt, if that makes sense, and then the sheer over it. And I think it would be cute. And I also think that it would be pretty easy to do if I can find the right pieces. And then I would look hot on my birthday. Not that I wouldn't anyways, but it should look extra hot.
Truck, get in your own lane.
It's my favorite part. Y'all, why can't I just be a normal human being? Ugh!
Why? Why am I like this? Basically, this is what has happened.
You're gonna live there. Basically, this is a story that needs both hands, you know? It's actually really not. I went to Goodwill, as you saw, and there was a couple, there was a lot of skirts actually that was very close, but none of them were quite perfect. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I kind of think I might have a skirt already that would work and do the job. I just don't know where it is. So I've been meaning to go downstairs into my storage unit and get out all of my winter clothes anyways, because it's winter. I don't know what I am doing. So I don't know. It's just too many, okay? I have first world problems. I have too many clothes. This is not a real thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts. I'm insane. So I was like, well, instead of buying a skirt, I'm just going to go home and see if I actually already have this. I'm just like immediately stressed because I brought all this stuff up from downstairs. And now there's just like clothes and crap everywhere. And the second that like my house and like Ira has junk everywhere. So I'm just like, the second that my house gets cluttered, I just start feeling like, so I'm going to eat because that usually helps most problems just kind of all around. So I'm gonna eat and then we're gonna circle back once my stuff is dry and I've hopefully found this skirt. Wait, I don't know, I need to go through my closet. So maybe we'll add that to the list. I feel like I'm going through my closet every like 4 months though. I need a reality check, folks.
Little Rayo's minestrone. Really coming through my time of need.
Thor, you're not the only one wondering, why am I like this? Are you really eating right now? Who could eat at a time like this? Okay, hi, welcome to my floor. In good news, I found the skirt that I was thinking about. In bad news, I don't know what I did with it. I need to go through because the obvious. My life has just been a weird existence of like trying to have a quote-unquote professional career, looking like a professional business lady. And so I buy things that would make me seem like that. And then immediately stop doing that. And I very rarely ever need a real shirt. So, which is what I prefer. But I'm like, now I'm kind of here with all these things that I just don't need and kind of questioning my entire existence. Tell if I'm losing my mind. Okay. I'm half naked, don't worry about it. Welcome to Vlogmas. The skirt might not be long enough. Maybe I should have just got one. Don't look at me! But in my head, it was like if this was the top. I'm trying to figure out if I want it to go straight across. Because I was like, I'll just wear a bra underneath, you know what I mean? But now I'm kind of like, this is like an old swimsuit that I could just sew the fabric to, and then maybe make it a part of it. Maybe that would be better. Like, okay, do you see what I'm talking about? I feel like it'll be cute. This is why people have like mannequins, so that they're not doing this like a freak on the internet. But welcome to my life. I wanted the skirt to be kind of tight, but then a little like loosier, longer. But I guess something too is I was gonna make the top, like I could make the top and just not attach it to the skirt. I could try it on. And then if the skirt works, great. If not, I'll just buy a different skirt. Problem solving. I don't know. This might come out like trash, but welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Like, subscribe. Give me a reason to live. Bye. Actually, son, I'm very grateful for you. Please don't go away. I didn't mean to scare you with my trash talk. So this is basically the progress that I have made. Not a lot, but still some. I have realized, which is less than ideal, I kind of think that this fabric, because it's like a swimsuit top, is a little too, como se dice, thick for my machine, or at least for the needle that I have in there right now. So I started sewing like the fabric to this. I kind of messed up because I did it at an angle, so I would have to remove this and like shift it over, I think anyways, and just like recenter it, which I'm still debating, but I also am kind of like, I don't know if this is really gonna work out. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break for the day, maybe for several days. I'm not gonna throw it out because I do think I could salvage it. I do think I could circle back and I could slowly work on this and get it to a point. I tried it on, I was gonna show you, but I didn't. That's my excuse. I was gonna show you because I tried like this top on with everything pinned, and then I tried it on with the skirt that I had. While it's not perfect, I was like, yeah, I see how this could come together, but I think it's beyond my current set of skills and also resources. So I'm gonna put this aside for now is what I'm saying. Sorry if you feel like this video was a bust because we didn't get a final ending, but here's the thing that I'm at least telling myself. Maybe it's to compensate. Maybe it's to make myself feel better. Maybe it's because my hair is frizzy. It's very Hermione. I am okay when projects don't work out because I feel like you still learn from them. And I did learn from this. And it's just like every time you do one of these and they don't work out, the thing is that that's what's making you get to a point where things are working out though. So you just gotta keep going with them. And I know that I'm giving a motivational speech right now over a piece of fabric, but hopefully it helps you. I don't know. I just think that it's really important, especially as we age, to just like have creative projects and like stuff that you like doing without outcomes necessarily attached to them. Because I feel like especially now, like, I don't know, it's like I started YouTube as kind of a creative outlet, and then it became like a lot of monetization started attaching to it, and it became more of like work or a job, or like I wanted bigger goals for it or whatever, and then it kind of sucked all the fun out of it. And it was no longer a creative outlet as much as like a source of stress to some degree. I was thinking about stuff that I liked to do as a kid, because especially like as a child, I think that's when you usually are like a very open version of yourself, if that makes sense. Like you're very original, like it's a lot of your essence. And I really liked, I've talked about this before on this channel, but I really liked playing the piano when I was a kid, but I didn't like playing the piano and I quit because I was being forced to like play music that I didn't like, essentially. Not being forced to, but like that was my only option. And I was like, I don't like this, and then I quit. But now I'm an adult and I make my own rules. Oh, it actually should be here today. I bought a new piano book. I'm very excited to practice. I'll show you a different day, but my skills, my great skills. But like I just got a little tiny keyboard. It's behind you right now. And I just like kind of bat around with it. But I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of cool because especially with like piano is I'll look up songs and I'll start playing them and I'm like, I can't do this at all. I'm playing it at like half speed, like less than half speed still. And it's a struggle bus the entire time. But like, I just kind of do it for like 20 minutes, like a couple days a week and stuff. And then after a month, I'm like, oh, that song's so easy and I can play it without an issue. And it is kind of cool to like look at stuff and be like, oh, here's progress of me improving on things. But again, there isn't like, it's not super outcome based of like, oh, I have to do this for a recital or like I have to be really good at it. It's just like me just enjoying doing an activity that isn't involving like a computer or a screen. And to me, that's something that's important. I'm trying to do more with my time than just like always be playing video games or just like watching TV or like, I don't know. I would like to feel like I'm doing creative things, but that's what I mean. It's not like to make money. It's not to like make a channel around. It's not like, it just doesn't need to have any other outcome than I did it and it was a good time. And those are the goals. So maybe this vlog was a bust, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Also, this is day 2, so I'm like, ooh, we are not really starting strong, but you know, it'll be fine. So I'm going to probably call this it here because I have to just go to work later. And that's pretty much my day. So I hope that you enjoyed regardless. I hope that there isn't anything in my teeth because I just had a salad and I'm a little concerned that it is. But yeah, go pick up a new creative hobby. And also go give yourself a break when things don't work out and have a nice day. I hope you're all doing great. I'm very excited for Vlogmas. Goodbye!